I don't get it.
Podcast.
Hello, men and women. Mostly women.
Earthlings.
Human beings.
I love the term earthling. I was
think
thinking of
that's
changing my Insta bio to earthling. I'm such a loser.
Oh my God. I haven't thought about changing my Instagram bio since I created Instagram.
You know how there are people that have like just one line? They're so cool. They're just like, I'm me.
They're not cooler than any of us. I love my Instagram bio, and I don't think I could ever change it because it describes me too well.
You have a very good one. I would
Thank
not
you.
change. It's very classic.
Well, I guess I should read it now.
Yes.
It says, I'm either optimistic or delusional. It depends on your point of view.
I love it.
Perfect.
That describes you
Perfection.
perfectly.
And I really lived up to it, too.
What's
so
yours,
many people
Lauren?
would be
I
like,
don't think I have
she's...
one.
See,
I'm
you're
saying
just
something.
See,
cool.
I just didn't even think. I was like,
Somebody was like, because
see.
people have seen me. They'd be like, wow, that girl's delusional. I'm like, nah, just positive, just
Yeah.
optimistic. And then it's like, see, I was right.
100%.
Anyway, you guys, we're doing a ramble again. Hope you guys don't mind. We like rambles, and I know you do too. Lauren is doing my hair tomorrow.
How do you feel about
For the
that?
first time, I'm going to Tony and Guy.
Oh, you're going in?
Oh, yeah, she's not just doing it in our own glam room. I'm going in like
People
a
are gonna
real
ask
customer.
for your autograph in there.
Oh my gosh. The things we hear from Lauren's schoolmates, her classmates.
It's a reality show.
It's really wacky, the kind of personality that is drawn to beauty school and beauty life. No, Naz, I'm not kidding.
I know. I don't know why that
I can't deal with it. Like, I personally cannot deal with it. It's like it's like they're a little bit, they're just like sexually open for me, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
are you?
Because I'm
are
very
you kind
demure,
of?
you know?
you referring to like barbershop talk kind of thing? You know, like I feel like when people, women or men, when they're in like a hair salon, they do feel there's something about being in a
open up.
barbershop
Oh,
or a
no,
hair salon
I'm
where
down to
everyone's
talk.
like, let's air out the dirty laundry.
everything
you know?
is aired.
No,
I
I'm
kinda
down
like
to
it.
air.
and when you
Hell
leave,
yeah, but
the dirt you hear literally stays
The
there.
tea is hot.
I
as fuck.
get it. I get that's not what I'm referring to. What I'm referring to is Lauren. We ran into a classmate of hers at the hairdressing store.
The beauty store.
Sally's?
No, not Sally's.
Cosmoprof.
Yeah.
Cosmoprof.
Cosmoprof.
Oh.
And there was this gay guy, and I love gay guys, but I don't need all of the detail of their sex life. Obviously, I wouldn't need the detail.
I feel like
I don't.
you could say that for anyone.
I would
Ash.
say
Like,
that
you don't
to
want
you.
the sex
I
life
don't
of
need
anyone.
to know
Yeah.
what you know.
The
You tell me
intricacies of the
sometimes some
bedroom.
things, and I'm like,
You've never
"Ugh."
liked that from anyone.
Yeah, I've never liked that. It's always made me feel uncomfortable. So this guy goes, "Oh, Lauren, I blew the so-and-so in the car, gave him roadhead in traffic, and I made him come by the time we hit Wilshire."
That's such a good line.
Okay, and
I came before Wilshire.
and he
Oh
was
my
like,
God,
and then
that's
Lauren
so
goes,
LA.
she's like, "But what about your boyfriend?" And he goes, "Meh."
Oh my God.
And so all of this just made me feel so uncomfortable that he was cheating, and then cheating in the car and being so graphic about it.
Well,
This is LA.
this is LA.
And Lauren, those are the people that she goes to school with for
funny.
sure. And you even become one of them.
no, I don't.
You do.
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
what does that mean?
You yourself become more of a flamboyant version of yourself.
Of course.
I would argue that whatever group of people you are around, that's the part of you that you bring out most, right?
Yeah. I'm not being fake. I'm being who I would say whatever I'm saying normally.
You would
everything-
never be that giggly as you were with him around us. You were giggly.
Well, he's fucking hilarious, Ashley. He's
You
so
talk more like a
funny.
gossip queen too. You normally don't sound like a gossiper, and you will get all the. Did she said this? Did he say that? And
Oh,
you
yeah.
blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's fun as shit.
See,
It's
you
fun.
do.
I like gossip. I'm sorry. I'm
but
a
you
lady.
never gossip with us. You don't
Your gossip's boring.
Our gossip is not boring.
I think Lauren,
it is.
Lauren's probably nicer to new people in
That's
her
true.
life.
I also don't know them very well, so what we can bond over, I'm going to talk about more.
Yeah.
Which is talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she's doing my hair.
Anyways, I'm
tomorrow,
doing
and
her
my
hair.
Wait,
biggest
so what are you doing to
My
your
biggest
hair?
concern is that she's just going to make me dark again, and I just
not
want to
what
be
I'm
medium
doing.
ash brown.
And
wanna
I'm
be
going to
medium
give
ash
you
brown.
that.
okay.
I'm excited, Lauren.
gonna
this
be
is
so
Because
much
Lauren
better.
only likes me dark,
It's
so I
not
think
gonna
she's
be dark.
secretly
I'm
just
just
going to
taking-
put dark on me.
I love you dark too.
I'm taking
That's
that
what I'm
warm-
going to do
you-
for the wedding.
Yeah, but you want to have fun now before
Yeah.
your wedding.
You have brassy ends. and brassy mids.
What does brassy mean, Lauren?
It's like-
is that grayish?
No, like
it's
imagine a
opposite.
brass,
It's
like
the
a brass
opposite.
pipe.
It's like bronzy,
Oh,
golden.
bronzy, golden.
Yeah, yucky.
Um,
Anyway, so she's all nervous about it, and it's going to be beautiful.
Am I going to be in there
It's
for
gonna be
hours?
beautiful. It'll be there for 2 hours.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
I
Isn't
can
it
agree
funny
to
that we like? I've never got my hair colored, but they get to, like put foil in your hair. Like, it's, doesn't it? Whenever I see a woman with foil in her hair, I laugh so hard because it's somewhat so archaic to me. Like, we haven't come up with like something
No,
better.
but
Like,
we have
still
come
use
up with it.
Oh,
That's
we
why
have.
foils are old school.
Not really.
You said that like everybody does balayage now.
You can do balayage, but if you really want to incubate it and like make it like get lighter
It's
and
still the
lighter,
best way,
It's
you're
the best
saying.
way.
Really, aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil.
Go figure.
I wonder
Yeah.
how early the first hair coloring treatment was. Like, did King Louis do this? Like, did we do it back in the
Right.
Renaissance? Like, did they
They
try to
powdered
figure
their
it
hair
out?
to make it whiter.
Right, like I bet. I feel like King Louis started everything. Did it? Was it? I'm so curious.
Unfortunately, I did not learn
I'm
that
gonna
history.
Google
That is
when the
interesting.
first like hair color.
I always wonder about makeup too, because like you see the women in like the 20s, they all had makeup on.
Yeah.
but like what kind of makeup
What
was
like?
there?
Did they grow it in the garden and like take flowers
They, like,
and they were like, "Let me squish this on my cheeks."
They
Like,
mashed
back
up, like,
in the
roses,
back in
yeah.
the day, not the 20s.
Yeah.
It used to be like that, like natural stuff. But I wonder like what there was in the 20s. Did you go to the drugstore? Did you go to a department store?
Definitely
Like,
department store.
I feel like there were drugstores back then.
can we
right?
talk about the gigantic difference between like the end of the 1800s and the early 1900s? Like we had department stores versus like we were on the
corner
frontier.
store, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Like what? If you run a creative business, you know how to make your clients look good. But if you're struggling with tedious administrative tasks like so many of us right brainers do, let HoneyBook do the work for you and make you look good. HoneyBook is an online business management tool that allows you to control your communication with clients, bookings, contracts, and invoices all in one place. If you're a creative freelancer or a small business owner, HoneyBook allows you to stay organized with custom templates and automation tools.
I know a lot of you guys out there that I've met recently at meetups or talked to on the I Don't Get It message boards. You're photographers or you're wedding videographers and stuff. This will help you ask for money from those clients.
My
and
wedding
get-
planner uses it.
and get invoices and stuff out there so you can avoid all the awkward communication.
Yes, and I love it because it puts everything in one place. I actually use it for Heartbroken Anonymous because a couple of people are helping me out with that. And right now, you guys,
Well, wait, they consolidate like lots of things. Like you can put your Quicken Books, your Google Suite, and your MailChimp together in HoneyBook.
all in one place. That's revolutionary.
Yeah. So right now, HoneyBook is offering our listeners 50% off your first year with promo code GETIT. Payment is flexible, and this promotion applies whether you pay monthly or annually. So go to honeybook.com and use the promo code GETIT, and you'll get 50% off your first year. Get
That's
paid.
a lot of money, people.
That's saving a lot of money. So
A
get
lot,
paid
a lot.
faster, work smarter with honeybook.com, promo code GETIT.
Eugene Schuler, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, the founder of L'Oreal,
Okay.
is recognized for creating the first synthetic hair dye in 1907. Jay,
That's
right.
it?
In 1947, the German cosmetics firm Schwarzkopf launched the first home color product, Polycolor. Hair dyeing is now a multi-billion-dollar industry that involves the use of both plant-derived and synthetic dyes.
Amazing. 1907.
Yeah, that is crazy. I always just think like I wonder what the foundation really looked like back then too.
But who was like, I would just love to meet the first.
gonna look
Like
it
the
up,
first
guys.
person that did anything was such a fucking nutso. The first person that made a salad and was like, let's bake plants at a meal.
Yeah,
You know?
everyone was crazy. It's like, you're coloring your hair?
Oh my God, guys. Actually, this is the funniest thing. So I was listening. Remember how I go to those phone free events that guy, Tommy Sobel, founded, Go Brick Now? So I was listening to a podcast about it, and I rarely listen to podcasts, which is so funny, but I'm so intrigued by this. Ash, you listening?
I am listening.
So
I'm also doing research.
he was talking about how the first person, when running was not a thing. And the first
when running wasn't a thing.
wasn't a thing. Like
Running's been a thing since the Athens days.
no, well, I
Before
think
the-
it's like
before Athens.
no, guys. I think this is like in the 50s. Like running and jogging became.
You mean
a
like
thing.
as an exercise?
Yes,
Okay.
sorry.
Yes,
Yes,
like
yes.
as a pastime.
Yes, yes,
as
yes.
something you do for your body's health.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes.
Always so educational, Ashley. I never speak in full context. So he was saying how this one guy was just like, I'm going to go running, and everyone's like, where? where are you running? What are you running from? And he's like,
funny.
I'm just going to go for a run. And it was such
That
a
is weird.
mind-boggling concept where everyone's like, what? No one exercised.
Well, that is true. Like, at what point did exercise become something that you did for your health?
In the 50s, and that's what they were saying. It. How funny that some guy was like, I'm going to go running.
That
and everyone's
is
like, where are you running to? Like, what are you doing?
That is freakishly modern. Out of all humankind, we just started working out
because
in the 50s.
Our jobs were like
we're active.
Were keeping us active.
Yes. And now we're just sitting at home watching Netflix on our couch getting fat. And the food is 10 times worse now.
Everyone was skinny back then.
And you get, yeah, exactly.
But like, it's just funny because we didn't have to have a reason to go be active. We just were active.
But isn't that so funny? I keep thinking of the one guy that's just like, I'm going to go for a run. And everyone's like, where are you going? Where's Paul running to?
That's funny.
Just all reminds me of Forrest Gump.
That is very true.
So I'm doing a little research on makeup. So of course we know back in the ancient Egypt times and Greece, they used castor oil as protective balm, so like lipstick and stuff.
Right.
They use beeswax and olive oil and rose water. This is all back in like the Roman times,
which is hilarious because I buy rose water for $8.99.
Yeah, like we're still using that today.
Mario Baduska.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And then they use coal, like just straight coal, to be around your eyes. They also
coal. What would coal do?
Coal, coal. Like if you were like coal.
I know what
like
coal
eyeliner.
is, but what
for eyeliner, eyeshadow,
eyeliner.
and then it said to bring out the whites of your eyes. That's why they really liked it.
Oh wow,
isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
God,
And
I
then-
can imagine some sexy ass dudes with eyeliner on.
Oh
back
my
in the day.
God.
Yeah, they all look like
yes.
Khal Drogo.
Yes, they would be like very messy. Oh damn,
Just
with those
dirty.
honey brown eyes.
Yeah, like barely
Yeah.
showering, and like the dirty hair.
Yeah.
building the
The
pyramid.
natural hair without the product.
Yeah, I know exactly, and it's all dark and glossy.
We're such losers.
They're all tan from working out on the pyramids.
Or just like living outside.
Yeah, they have calluses everywhere. Jared's leaving the room, and goodbye, Jared.
You would look really hot in makeup, babe. Like real hot.
Jared's like, that's so cute. I
That's so cute.
feel like men, like hetero men, actually do want to experience with makeup, but they don't want to admit it. Like, how could you not? Makeup is so fun.
I would have no problem with guys just wearing eyeliner every day.
I know.
They look so hot.
Eyeliner, yeah, not every day.
Babe.
There's a couple guys that I'd be like, this is a concealer stick.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah.
secretly want
Yeah,
concealer.
Jared doesn't mind when he has powder on for like camera makeup.
The thing is,
He
men
doesn't
can
mind
wear
it.
makeup if they wanted.
Yeah,
it's
and
just not socially
Scott
acceptable.
Disick uses
Scott
tinted
Disick
moisturizer.
moisturizer.
every day.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think men should wear makeup. I'm for men.
I don't
wearing
know.
makeup.
It makes me feel weird when Jared has makeup on, like from camera makeup, and it's still on. But
Well, yeah, because that's so much, Ashley. But imagine if, like, all guys, just kind of cleaned it up under the eye.
Jack
or like, it would
uses
be
a little
great.
powder puff and puts some.
Oh, really?
What is it? Just some powder under his eyes to brighten it up, and I wish he could just throw an eyeliner stick in there. But
so
You should put eyeliner on Jack. He'd
I'm
look
gonna
good with
do it.
He'd look good with eyeliner.
Yeah.
Some blue mascara. Bring out the blue in his
Yeah.
eyes. I feel like that would look good on him.
So I want to continue talking about like when it came out. A woman's makeup routine often just consisted of powder and blotting sheets and a little shine to the cheeks, of course, in the early 1900s. And then it says around 1910, makeup became fashionable in the U.S. and in Europe. It started out with the influence of ballet and theater stars.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Swanley.
With men often saw rouge, blush, as a mark of sex and sin.
Oh.
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah,
Oh. Is
because
that
they
a
look
thing?
flushed, as if.
I mean, they all.
That's
were.
why all the ballet dancers have very rosy cheeks.
Yes. And then eyebrows were.
Sorry, I'm having a flashback. I hate something.
Wait, what do you hate? Tell me.
Ballerinas.
I told you guys my ballerina story,
Why do you
right?
hate ballerinas, Lauren?
Because they're skinny, probably.
Yeah.
Lauren, you can't
Precisely.
hate people 'cause they're skinny.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
The 1920s is when we started with mascara and Maybelline came out. And
Maybe it's
pressed cakes containing soap and pigments, whatever the heck that means.
Remember when everyone would, or not everyone, when women back in the day or in movies would say, I have to go to the powder room.
And powder my
My
nose.
mom still says
still
powder
powders
room.
her nose.
I want to call it the powder
my-
room. I like
okay.
it.
Wait, you know what?
What?
I don't like. Which is like so
What's
common.
your I don't get it?
This is not an I don't get it. I do have an I don't get it.
Okay, I have one too.
Okay.
That Coke on the TV
First,
looks so good.
what I find like kind of weird and gross, ever since I was little, I hated the term restroom because I thought about people going in there, sitting on their butt, and then trying to get poop out like they're resting on the toilet, just trying to rest. Yeah, I don't know. So I associate the word poop and rest together.
Actually, that's weird. I think of restroom as like a proper bitch saying, "Where's the restroom?"
That's funny you guys say this because one of my friends recently called the bathroom in her house a restroom. And I looked at her so weird. I go, a restroom is in a restaurant.
Good for you, Naz. Good for you.
Bathroom is in a house.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's true. Good for you.
She used restroom. That's so weird, right?
That is weird.
Why would you say
you don't have a restroom in your house?
Yeah, because
there's a bath in it, loser.
At least when you think about a restroom in a restaurant, there's like sometimes like a little chair in there, and you're like, if I really needed to rest, I could go in there.
Only Ashley would notice the little chair.
Oh, really? I always think about like being in Macy's, and there's like a little nursing area.
I mean, if you're on a date and you need a break,
exactly,
you go take a rest in the restroom.
Truly.
Wait, so people just go in there to sit and chill?
Oh, well, I do that before I was with Jared on dates. I used to be like midway through, I'd be like, okay, my composure has been great thus far. I just need a breather where I don't talk and like pep myself up again.
You would literally go to the bathroom just to sit, not to like touch up your makeup or pee. You're just sitting in there to take a break.
I touch up my makeup too, but I'd also just go and take a break. And also, if it was like a little bit awkward, you'd go to the bathroom so that you wouldn't have too much time at the table. Take 5 minutes out. 5 minutes. 5 minutes out of waiting for your food.
Yeah. I think I'd like go to the bathroom, touch the makeup, and then leave. I've never just like, okay, let me just sit here for a couple minutes.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that I'm sitting like on the toilet.
Know.
I'm just like breathing.
You're just breathing, taking a breath break.
Yeah.
Mother's Day is easy. You can just get your mom like jewelry, flowers, chocolate. It's pretty easy to shop for your mother on Mother's Day. But with fathers, you think, what do I get him? Like a cool tie, cool socks. Like, what else does my dad need? It's a difficult guy to shop for. And thank goodness Duke Cannon has solved that problem for us. Duke Cannon has like really cool and very quirky names for their grooming products for men. You have the big ass brick of soap, which is modeled after the rough cut brick style soap used by GIs during the Korean War, and it smells like the great outdoors. You have the big ass beer soap. You have the News Anchor pomade it's the perfect blend of medium hold and matte finish, which delivers the perfect look when he gets dragged into selfies. And you have the superior grade shaving cream and trench warfare antiperspirant and deodorant. And this is so cool. It's formulated from the highest allowable level of odor and wetness protection while smelling classically masculine. They have a bunch of goods that dads would love. They have the big ass beer soap, which is made from old Milwaukee. It doesn't smell like spilled beer, though. It smells like sandalwood. And they've got the Bloody Knuckles hand repair balm. And I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have dads that work with their hands, and I'm sure their hands are dry and they hurt. So they got the Bloody Knuckles hand repair would be perfect for them. It's possible all dad wants for Father's Day is a couple hours of silence to watch the game, or maybe he just wants a decent hug. But if you're not there to provide one for him, you can send him your best effort by ordering online at dukecannon.com. That's DUKECANNON.com. And if you procrastinate buying your gift, Duke Cannon products are now available in select Target stores and CVS locations. This is a gift that also gives back. Duke Cannon is committed to giving back to men and women serving our country. That's why a portion of the proceeds go directly to supporting veteran causes. So visit Duke Cannon right now to get 15% off your first order and use the promo IDGT. It's a little different. So use the code IDGT and you get 15% off your first order and you get free shipping on orders over $35. These are the gifts that work just as hard as dad does, both fun and functional. No dad will be disappointed with Duke Cannon's grooming goods. Let's get back to the show.
Okay, do you know my I don't get it is? And I think you don't agree with me.
Me?
No, you. Oh. Naz.
I'm going to look at my I don't get it list.
I don't understand. Lord. I hate duvets. Duvets are the worst. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see I talked about duvets this week. Lauren came up. Lauren's like the most recent duvet that was sent to us. she like figured out how to like pin them or tie them, you know, so
Either
it doesn't
tie or
move
button
all
it.
over.
Yeah.
But for the most part, even if you do tie or button or pin, the thing still doesn't stay perfectly on your comforter. And the biggest I don't get it of it all is that you need to put the duvet in, you know, like over. You cover a comforter with the duvet. So if you gotta buy the comforter anyway, why don't you just put the color or the pattern on the fucking comforter?
Yeah.
Because mine's a down comforter with like no
get a
cotton
comforter that
it.
has the down in it.
So there's cotton comforters with down in it.
Yeah.
But then you're confined to like the same thing all the time. You can never switch it. What if you period on it or a guy CUMs on it, Ashley?
Yeah, I know.
Or you shat yourself or
all these things highly unlikely.
Unlikely. All this stuff happens in my bed every month. Or I drop the mochi ice cream. I love watching
your bed every
Grace
month?
and Frankie. Not every month, but
I
every now and
understand
then.
that like it's nice to be able to take it off and wash it.
I understand the washing component of it. I don't mind washing my comforter though and going to the laundromat once a month too. Because the comforter, you don't really have to wash all that much because if you do it the American way, you got the bottom sheet, the top sheet, and the whole point of the top sheet is so that you keep the comforter clean.
Well, you know that I have a cleaning lady, so I don't have to put the duvet on ever. Oh. So if I did, I would probably, if I had to do it on my own, I would probably go buy one. So I understand. I don't get it completely, but I also like changing the look of my apartment. So I have linen sheets right now, right? Why? Because it's summer. And then in winter, I'll put on my 100% organic cotton Brooklyn sheet. Shameless plug. And then I'll move back to linen. And then I'll do whatever's in the next year.
That's the sheet. That's not the comforter.
No, I'm sorry. The duvet cover. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
You know me. I'm always using the wrong word. You know what I mean.
No, I didn't.
The duvet cover.
Okay. Understand it for that. Yeah, but then I would just fold up that comforter and then put it in the closet.
That's so much room. It's so big. A duvet cover takes up this much room. It's so thin.
I guess, but so you don't find that when you make the bed that like you have your comforter all squished up in one corner and there's like a whole bunch of duvet on the other side.
No, I don't move around.
Doesn't get lost in there.
I wouldn't say never, but like very rarely. Like it actually stays in all the corners.
Okay, I would say that if
I don't move around a lot.
If I was just sleeping by myself, also wouldn't have the problem.
Maybe that's
but
what it
two
is.
People like tug. Yeah, it's not okay.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that we're not angry with each other over that one.
I get that one.
Okay.
I understand why people like them, but I just can't stand the.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys will have comforters the rest of your life.
Yeah, but I've like noticed when we were doing our registry at Crate and Barrel, Crate and Barrel literally has two choices: duvet or quilt. I want
I like
comforter.
quilts.
I don't like quilts.
I think comforters are kind of old school.
No, I know they're old school.
Is that what it is?
No, I know they're old school.
They remind me of like my grandma. Like my grandma is a comforter. My mom is a comforter. The word, you know what? I don't even like the fucking word.
I know.
comforter.
Now everybody just says my duvet. Like what?
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's a comforter in your duvet though.
Get a duvet.
Your down comforter is a comforter.
It's
you still
not
have
really
one
because
on
you
your
need
bed.
something over
I
it.
want a sheet. I want a quilt. I want a comforter. And then I want a blanket over it.
So there's this other alternative. It's like
you know what I hate? You know what I hate?
Oh, okay.
We probably talked about this already.
Wait. Shouldn't I tell you about the
Of
European
course.
method?
Go ahead.
Okay, the European method
Please,
is that you only
amuse
have a
us more
bottom
with
sheet and then you just clean your duvet every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's called turning into the American way now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're so progressive over here.
Okay. Naz, what was
I
it?
feel like we've already said it. But when you go to the hotel, why do they fucking like literally
Fold the
tuck
frickin'
the
toilet
sheets
paper.
in
Oh.
so tight in the bed where you have to like pull so hard like you're trying to bench
I love it.
literal weights just to get it to wrap around your feet. It's tucked in so tight that sometimes I'm literally pulling.
You're right, Naz.
It's so annoying.
This is an I don't get it that I've never thought of before, but now that you say it, I don't get it.
Annoying.
I appreciate like the tight, like I love a tight made
You like
bed.
military style. I
Yes.
get it. Me too.
Yeah,
but
I
like,
know.
it's impossible to get out sometimes. And
It
I want
is.
my,
It is
and
hard.
sometimes I give up and I'm like, my poor little feet are just gonna be cold all night.
And my feet are always cold in hotel beds.
I love hotel beds.
I like hotel pillows. I always want to steal.
Because
them.
I always
Okay,
get puffy from hotel pillows.
Me too.
Yeah.
We're allergic
Really?
to feathers.
Really? That's why you guys don't like down duvets.
Oh, I like down comforters. Wish I could have it, but I know that
Maybe
I'd be
because our
puffy.
Wait, but
Like
Ashley,
feathers,
that's why.
too.
Because mine
That's
has
not why.
Mine
It's
has
all
goose
about the
feathers.
fit
But
that
we
I
grew
don't
up with
like.
comforters because mom's also allergic to feathers, and then hence we like feathers.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's
no feathers.
really
allergic.
about the fit and the movement of the duvet. That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said hotel rooms, and you don't get why they do this. Why? And I will say, Alon was the first one to tweet this, but it's a thought that I've always had.
Yeah.
But I was so thankful seeing Alon's tweet because I was like, oh, somebody else thinks it's gross.
Yeah.
Why do they fold the toilet paper? Because the last thing I want is somebody to know that somebody's hand
it.
was on the toilet paper before I put it in my vagina area.
It's so true.
I never used the fold-in one.
I
Me
never
neither. I
fold it
toss
in.
it in the,
Yeah.
I toss it in the.
I don't think anyone uses it.
Yeah, it's just for presentation.
Really? So everybody else just tosses it in the toilet like we do?
It's 2019. No one uses wires with their earbuds anymore.
Well,
so
some people losers do.
losers. So before you go dropping hundreds of dollars on a pair, you need to check out the wireless earbuds from Raycon. Raycon earbuds start about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market, and they sound a little more amazing.
Yeah.
I think.
They sound way better.
So the company was actually co-founded by Ray J and celebrities like Snoop
Sexy
Dogg.
can I?
Yep.
And
And
make it
celebrities
rain in the club. It's like,
Oh,
You guys, I wish you could just watch Ashley sing that. Snoop Dogg is obsessed with these. So, I mean, come on. Anything the dog says is gold. Raycon's E50 wireless earbuds have totally changed the game for me because they're so comfortable. They're easy just to take anywhere. And unlike the other wireless options, Raycon's earbuds are actually stylish and discreet. So
other TV personalities that are big fans of Raycon include Jared Haben, who
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
go on a plane or to the gym without them.
Hey, you guys, that is the Jared Haben. You heard that correctly, from Bachelor in Paradise and ABC's The Bachelorette.
Wow.
And if he wears these,
then we gotta get them.
I mean, come on. Next to the word trendsetter is Jared Haben.
They're also really comfortable. They're not like a hard piece of plastic. They're very soft and form towards your ear well.
Unbeatable price as well.
And
Unbeatable.
And they sound great, which obviously is all we really care about, right?
And they come in different colors. In case you only like things that are black, you can get a black one. If you want gold, you get gold. So many different colors that fit your personality. So go to buyraycon.com and use our promo code GETIT20 to get 20% off your order. That's promo code GETIT20 at buyraycon, BUYRAYCON.com for 20% off Raycon wireless earbuds. If you've been eyeing a pair, now is the time to get this amazing deal. One more time, buyraycon.com, promo code GETIT20.
Do you guys sleep with AC on?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
I have to sleep with AC
Well,
on.
yeah, that's very normal.
But even during the winter, my AC is
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that
really?
makes sense.
Oh,
Some
not
people
for
are
me.
like
Is that just me? Is it because I'm from Florida? I was talking about this with Dana yesterday. She's like, because everyone in California just has their windows open.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I can't. I cannot. Sleep
If I
with-
had AC in my room, I would be having it on at all time.
you don't have a central AC,
we don't have central.
or no? I know you don't have central. You don't have an AC unit in your room.
No, nothing.
Oh, I didn't.
No,
know
she
that.
doesn't.
How
I
do
know.
you sleep with your fan?
I know.
Fan.
It's hard.
It gets
Do
hot.
it.
I'm not sure why California doesn't have, like, I guess I understand why apartments
It
don't
never
have it.
gets
No, it's so
super-
hot during the
oh.
summer. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it gets so hot in the summer. Like,
Have
we
you
die
guys
in
lived
here.
here over the summer?
Yeah.
When did you move in?
We moved in last May. It's been like a year this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. But you know what? Don't understand. What don't I understand?
Well, I have other I don't get it.
Wait,
But
but
are we moving
I had
along from the
something-
hotel sheets convo?
No, I had something else to say.
AC.
Something about.
Yeah, air conditioning. The toilet paper.
Oh well, continue.
What? Are you sure?
No, I'm going to be frustrated for a
you're
long
gonna
time
be
now.
annoyed. I could come up with a bunch of hotel I don't get it.
I have an
feel
I don't
like.
get it that was people say, oh, I picked up at the store, or I just picked this up.
I just picked it up.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh, I just went and I picked up this shirt. Like when I watch hauls and stuff on YouTube, it's like, I picked up this and I picked up, I'm like, you didn't pick up shit. You bought that, you know?
Wow.
Lauren, I love you guys. You both get so mad when certain words are used over others, and it's like the funniest thing.
It's like
to
a
me.
trendy thing that bitches do on YouTube now. It's like,
I feel like
I
picked up
picked
is
it up.
archaic. It's old school.
I picked up
honey, I picked up some sugar at the grocery. That's like old
I
school.
don't like it. You bought it. You bought some sugar.
I don't say I'm going to go buy some groceries now. I'm going to go pick up some groceries, Lauren.
Oh, you fucker.
You say you're going to buy groceries.
There's no way you're like, I'm going to go to
Get.
Gelson's and get some.
I'm going to go get some groceries.
Really?
I'm going to go pick up some groceries.
This is annoying. Now pickup's going to piss me off.
I don't know. I'm going to go to the grocery store and get some groceries. I'm going
to go to the grocery store. And I came home and I got milk.
Yeah. You didn't pick up milk. I get that.
There you go.
Oh, God.
Okay. Ashley, did you remember?
No.
All right. Well, then it's gone forever.
It is gone.
All right. So my I don't get it is you guys know I've been dealing with like all this car bullshit or whatever. First of all, a big I don't get it in general is why is car stuff so annoying, so expensive, such an inconvenience in life? Like literally getting in an accident. And in LA, when I moved to LA was the first time I realized that cops don't even come out for accidents.
Oh.
So
really?
in Florida, cops will come out. Here, I've literally gotten fender benders, and sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. But then it's because, LAPD has so much other things to worry about.
They don't pull anyone over here.
I know.
Like,
I know.
you can be going 80 miles an hour. They'd be like, whatever. Nothing. They don't pull people over for traffic violations at all.
No, maybe not for traffic violations. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, for parking issues. We all know
that's not the
parking,
police.
but that's not police. Those are the meter maids. They let them take care of all car things.
The point is they don't come out, so it's always he said, she said, whatever. I don't need to bore you guys with the details of my car situation. But so I went to CarMax today, which I've never done on my own, like for the first time ever, just to like see, okay, worst case scenario, if I have to buy my own car, let me see what I'm getting myself into. It's like my last year of my 20s. I should know what I'm doing. I call Ashley on my way there because I'm like, I don't have my dad with me. Like, this is like, I've never fucking done anything. And then I never realized how truly stupid I really was till
You're just not educated. It's like another thing we should have learned in high school or college. It's not even that.
No, you guys are educated. I'm uneducated. We've been through this. But I'm street smart. But there's just something about number. Like, my brain is just so that, like, creative writer, creative side. Numbers. When people talk about numbers, when people say the word refinance, my eyeballs go to the back of my head.
You and I are the exact same.
The guy, I swear to God, it was a Charlie Brown teacher. I sat there for like 2 hours and he's like, blah, blah, and then refinance. And then if you get this down, and, blah, blah, and do you know what your credit score is? Blah, blah, and I'm like, what? I'm like, can you go back 30 minutes ago
tell me
and say
how
that
much
again?
I'm going to have to give you a month and that's all?
And he's like, but then it could change if you do this and if you put this much down and blah, blah, and APR. And I'm like, what the fuck is APR?
No idea.
What are you saying? This is a different language. I don't know what I'm doing. I need a boyfriend.
And I had the same weekend, though.
Wait, what? You went through this?
So Jared and I went to go look at a house in Encino.
For fun or for real?
For fun, because it was fun, because Jared looks at Zillow all the time because he just wants to dream about his suburban life.
I'm on Zillow all the time as well.
Okay. Everybody just likes to go
It's
on
a millennial thing now. Like, it's fun. They're like, oh, yeah, I saw that house on Zillow. Maybe it's like an LA thing, but I love looking at properties on Zillow.
Yeah, like what your apartment would cost and your neighbor's house.
All right, Naz, you love this company, so I'm going to let you take this one over. Not completely, but, talk about why you love Away luggage.
I cannot get enough of Away luggage. I feel like the rich first-class citizen that I want to be when I'm traveling with Away, because it is just, they literally took everything that was wrong with every piece of luggage that we've ever owned in our lives and fixed every issue. The handle is the perfect height. Like, I don't have to bend. I'm not straining my back. It is the perfect height, and it rolls 4 wheels. And when my
360-degree wheels.
360 degrees. So any way you need to turn, you're like, oh, no, wait, I have my boarding pass. Just kidding. Got to go to security. Your Away's coming with you. It's just gliding along. You could charge your phone. There's so many different compartments. There's a bag for your dirty clothes. Are you kidding me? Like, what did we do before that?
I love the bag for dirty clothes. I know it's such a simple idea, but I feel so organized when I travel.
I was the nastiest person because I would like put my dirty clothes in a little corner, just hoping that it wouldn't touch my clean clothes. But now, thanks to Away, my smelly underwear will not be ruining my clothes on a trip.
It also charges your cell phones, tablets, e-readers, and anything else that's powered by a USB cord.
There's a lifetime warranty and a 100-day trial. So if you don't vibe with it, you can just return it.
You can Instagram it and then return it, too, if you want.
There's 3 different sizes or 4 different sizes, guys?
I think there's 4 different sizes because there's 2 different carry-ons. There's the carry-on, the bigger carry-on, the medium, or the large for extended stays. But let me just tell you guys, these come in the best colors. And if you go to the airport, you're going to just start noticing them because everyone has them because everyone's hopping on this bandwagon. And we got a promotion for you.
For $20 off a suitcase, visit awaytravel.com/Ashley and use the promo code Ashley during checkout. Again, that is $20 off a suitcase. Visit awayluggage.com/Ashley and use the promo code Ashley at checkout. And again, that is for $20 off a suitcase. Visit awaytravel.com/getit and use the promo code GETIT at checkout.
Okay, so you guys went to look at this house.
So we went to go look at this house, and we walked in, and we were like, holy shit, we like this house a lot.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where I really wanted, like, Jared would have said yes.
Yeah. Let's try and make it
he would have done
happen.
it.
Yeah.
It was just like, it had a backyard with a pool, and it had like a built-in barbecue and like a little seating area, and it came with all the backyard furniture. The bedrooms were really big. It was just perfect. It was like great for like us right now, like maybe like your first or two kids when you're young.
Yeah.
It wasn't a forever home, nor do we think our forever home will be in California, but it was great for the next 4 years.
Right.
But then he was like, well, let's call your mom and dad because like your mom and dad know about this stuff. Mm-hmm. So we tell dad. He gives us this long list about like why it's not smart for us to buy right now.
Like the market's not
It's not
right.
the market. It's not about the market. It's like between buying the house and selling the house, that would be $60,000 just the realtor. $60,000 loss. Poof.
Just
you would
for a
have
realtor?
to. Yeah. The taxes each year on this house would have been about $11,000 a year. So those are just another poof taxes. Then you need house insurance and
HOA.
There's no HOA.
No.
So then we did all the math, and we would be owing a number I don't need to share here in the podcast, but it'd just be like, no, we probably shouldn't do that. And there's like a whole bunch of other reasons. My dad sent a whole email, but like literally, what would I do? Bottom line, what would we do without our dads?
You would have definitely said yes, and then you figure out later down the line that you were fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like throwing things like 4% interest rate, and then they're like 4% interest rate could be like this now, but in 3 years it may be a different interest rate.
I don't
I'm
get
like,
it.
what in the hell?
This is all man-made shit. It makes no sense
We
to
need
me. I'm like
Tanner on
I
here.
want to be like, can I trade you a rock for like that tree? Like, can we just go back to the barter system?
I'm
like this is so stupid.
I thought like just get a mortgage and then I pay the bank a certain amount. I don't know what these interest rates are.
I don't get it, but I found out I did have good credit today. That was cool.
Oh, awesome.
Good
The guy's
credit
like, "What's
score.
your credit score?" I'm like, "I have no
Did
idea."
you go on Credit Karma?
No, he had to run it.
Oh, really?
And then
What
I
is
found
it?
out. Should I say
I
it?
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think
If it's
I
good,
don't think I
does it
should
matter?
say it.
I don't think you
It's
should
a number
say it.
between like 6 and 8.
Okay, so apparently
right?
900 is the best, and then I'm between 750 and 900.
Great. So are you in the great territory or in the good territory?
They wouldn't
or like
tell
the
me if
very
I was.
good?
I know there's
Good,
like excellent or very good,
Yeah.
so I'm one of those.
I think
I'm
you're
probably
very
very
good.
good. I think I'm very good.
Yeah, I'm very good
But
too.
I was so proud of myself. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
you
I
can
didn't
do
even
anything
know.
with a good credit score.
Yeah,
you
you really
really?
can. Yeah. They're like, well, you have to get approved for the house first. I'm like, oh, I'm getting approved.
And you know when you get like, you know when you're, I don't know if anyone listening, but I was literally at CarMax for 5 hours because that's like the average time you're fucking there. So I'm sitting there and I was just like daydreaming while I'm like waiting on all this stupid paperwork and all this stuff because I was like going to test drive a car. And I was like, have you guys ever like had daydreams that just go so dark and so crazy and then you hear a noise and you're like back to life?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden I knew my credit
Yeah.
score. So I sit down and like I have this daydream as if I'm like, that's so Raven or something. And I'm like, oh my God, what if I get married and get a house? What if that guy ruins my credit? I was like, oh my God, like that's what happens to people in divorce. And I'm like, a man can ruin my credit. Like, what if he's like, honey, we need to try out this business and I believe in him because I love him. And it was like this.
That's
And I'm
hilarious.
like,
Funny.
am I-
Those are called adult daydreams.
Am I psycho? Does that happen to you guys?
I'm screaming.
It was the craziest, weirdest thing. And then I heard like a honk, and I was like, Naz, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Oh
you're
my
in CarMax in Burbank right
And
now.
you're
Get your
worried
shit together.
about
That's
your
hilarious.
potential husband ruining
This is
your
what
credit.
happens when you're like single and alone.
It's 29.
Very dark.
Oh my God.
That
is
is
so
a
You guys
really
have daydreams
funny.
like that where it just goes
No, I
so
do.
weird, and you're like, what
I
the
do.
fuck was I?
God, if
What are
only you
yours
could
about?
record it. I don't know.
Well, you can record it right now.
I don't have one right now.
But I'm sure you could think of one, Lauren. You have such a good memory.
No, I don't know. I think about Gergie dying, and then I think about what I would do, and then that turns into a big spiral.
I used to think about
That's
Lucy
a-
dying all the time. Then it happened.
I think that's a very
somehow
common
got through it.
daydream. That's a
Yeah,
common
see?
daydream.
But I think about you with Gergie dying too, and it scares me.
Okay.
Let's
not talk
let's
about
not
it.
Think about it. Oh, he looks so
He's a
cute.
good boy.
Gergie's got a lot of life ahead of him, guys.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He's a sleepy boy.
Hey, do you guys want to save money on something that you need and buy and wear every day?
Yup.
Well, then let me tell you about one of our favorite new sponsors, seriously, that's called Harper Wilde. So Harper Wilde is bra shopping without the BS. They have this revolutionary free home try-on, which allows you to find the perfect fitting bra in the comfort of your own home. And, of course, what we love is they are female founders, and we love supporting female women entrepreneurs set out to design a bra that provides support with comfort and quality in mind. So Harper Wilde bras are set at an attractive price point, and they're easy to buy in bundles. So you can make over your entire bra drawer and wear your favorite bra even on laundry day.
That is pretty awesome. All 3 bras, the base, the boost, and the flex, are designed to support the ladies comfortably throughout the day, and you won't be dying to take your bra off at night. They give you all the support and none of the frills, even everyday bras that have been unnecessarily decorative or overly sexualized. Yeah, you're not going to get any of that with Harper Wilde. You have 3 different shades of nudes to choose from. Harper Wilde bras are made with the women wearing them in mind. Their bras provide support, and they won't show through your shirt, which is really just all you need.
So guys, it's time to start lifting up you ladies with Harper Wilde. So all you guys have to do is go to harperwilde.com/getit to get started today with a free at-home try-on and get a free bra wash bag. So if you have a bra, you
I
need
need a
a
bra wash bag.
Yeah, we all need bra wash bags. So if you guys have a bra, you need a wash bag. And now you can get one for free. So make sure to select 3 bras to try on. And don't forget to add the wash bag to your cart. That's harperwilde.com, harperwilde.com/getit to try on 3 bras at home for free and receive a free gift. harperwilde.com/getit.
And know that a portion of Harper Wilde's profits are donated to reputable projects that help women gain access to education in 120 countries around the world. So you're lifting up your ladies, and you're also lifting up other women.
Actually, I forgot I had a story to tell you guys.
What?
Okay.
So I went out on Saturday for my friend's birthday. You guys know I never go out. I know. You know I never go out unless it's like obligatory.
Obligatory?
Obligatory?
Obligatory.
Obligatory. But I had fun. So it was like out in Silver Lake. We like go to this bar, and I actually like the East Side more because I feel like the East Side's kind of like our Brooklyn.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
like it's like more culture. There's cooler guys. They have better style in my head. So I go to this bar, and me and my friends are there, and we were about to leave, and my friend was going to take me back to my car. You don't need to know the idiosyncrasies, but I had to leave when my friend was leaving. Okay, so anyways, before we leave, I saw this very tall gentleman. He was like this he kind of looked like Prince Eric, but not as hot. Like I almost don't even want to say that, but he was very tall, green eyes, black hair, like cute. And my friends were like, oh my God, he's so cute. And I was like, should I walk up to him? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I should, like, just for practice and like put myself out there and like whatever, shits and giggles. Like, let me go say hi. So I like walk up to him and I like didn't know what to say. I was like, what would Lauren say? What would Lauren say? But I ended up saying, my friend thinks you're really hot. And he goes,
you dummy.
Listen. And then he goes, but what do you think? And I was like, I think you're hot too. So then we like started talking, and I think he knew I was kind of lying because he was like, where's your friend? I'm like, you can't really see her right now. I'm like, she's hiding.
She didn't see you.
It was so fucking awkward. Anyway, so we started talking, and he is American, but he lived in Shanghai for 10 years. And he's like, I just moved here from LA with like these 2 friends that he was with. He's like, they also moved here. He's like, I need friends. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. He's like, not a jaded LA guy. Like he just moved here and he worked. I was like, what were you doing in Shanghai? And he's like, I worked PR for Disney.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, are you a Disney fan? And I like got excited. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm like, no, you can admit it to me. I'm like, do you like Disney? So we like talked for 10 minutes, like great conversation. And then my friend was like, we have to go. And so I was like, okay, I got to leave. Nothing. Didn't ask you for my number. Didn't ask you for my name. And like, whatever. He didn't have to, obviously. Like, but he definitely was single. He said he needed friends. And I was just so annoyed on the way home, guys. Because I'm like, I did like half the work. Like more than half the work. Like I walked up to you. And I'm just like, it's just so insane.
He wasn't like, wait, let me get your number.
Nothing.
He just said, okay, bye.
Yeah, it was kind of quick. But he was like, okay. And like didn't. Like, I know his last name, but I don't know his first name. I like couldn't hear it. But he didn't even really ask me for my name.
What was his last name?
I
know his last name, but not his first name?
He said the whole name, but I retained and heard the last name. I don't think I should say it now. I'll tell you after. but I don't know, guys. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's
What
like
if he
I
was
can
the
even
one?
No, I don't.
He wouldn't be the one.
I don't
mean, that's
think
like
that.
serendipity. She'll run into him right now.
To be fair, I didn't even think he was like that hot. It was more like, okay, let me see what happens. But come on, like if a girl walks up to you, like ask for her number. Are you kidding
I wouldn't,
me?
or at least
her
Instagram.
Instagram.
Or
Yeah.
something out of respect, even if you
Yeah.
don't like them, right? Is that just me? Am I being too like high strung
I
or
think
high
after 10
maintenance
minutes,
about
he
this?
definitely should have asked you about your Instagram.
It's just such a
Definitely.
low blow. It makes you feel so like shitty. You
I
know,
think
you're
that-
like, I was like, ugh,
I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't even
he
like you.
Maybe you walked up to him, so he expected you to ask for the fucking number.
No, that's come on.
Not to like this may make you feel better, but when we were at this People magazine party a couple days ago, Jared was geeking out with this one woman because of who she works with. I'll tell you later.
Rob Thomas.
No, and an actor,
Tom Brady.
a couple actors, and then he was like, they were like just having the blast, you know, talking
Yeah.
about these movies.
Yeah.
It's been like 10 minutes, and I go, Jared, you gotta get her number. Because of like, you know, connections, right?
Networking purposes,
Networking.
yeah.
And he goes, I can't do that. How do I ask for it? How do I ask for it? And I go, you just straight up ask for it. And then, of course, I got her number. I go, oh my gosh, you guys need to continue this friendship. What's your number?
Wow.
So it makes me
basically-
better. Jared's not even hitting on somebody, and he's still too nervous to ask.
Why is that?
It sounds very forward these days to say, what's your number?
Can we
it's
get
like
Jared on here? I need
imposing, and people take it like, oh, it's my personal number.
I
We
don't
can get
get
Jared
it.
on here.
I don't understand like that mindset. Why are people so scared?
I don't know. Asking for an Instagram is no harm. You can slide in the DM and you don't even have to respond.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Well, men may not be there for you always, but food will.
Yeah.
Amen, sister.
And I have this problem with it. I don't know whether, like, I feel like my taste buds are stronger than most people.
Do you taste like? Are you thinking about how delicious food is when you're eating, or you're just shoving it in your mouth?
What do you think I am?
I'm asking.
It could be half like, do you like the social aspect of eating or
Fuck
actual
no.
taste?
No.
I want to eat
Eat
it. I don't
alone.
even want to have people around when I eat.
Same. Do you feel like the first bite really is the tastiest or the whole thing's the tastiest?
Probably the first one.
Because I would argue I have a worse eating issue than you do, but I know where mine stems from because my mom always made me. Remember, I told you guys she always made me finish everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
When
not
I was
good.
little, she was like, "Don't waste anything." So even when I'm full, I think out of habit, I just finish everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I never finish things. I'll say that.
Even
Yeah.
if you're over the taste, you just finish it.
I think you're right. Like I think the first is the best, but in my brain, it's not. It's like all of it's so.
It's like we should just be
No.
okay with tasting it and be like, that was good. And that was good, rather than just like that's good, and that's good, and that's good, and that's good. You know?
It's like Scooby.
Yeah.
Scooby snacks.
No, why?
I could finish an entire bag. Like that's why I don't buy snacks. There's people that buy snacks, and those are the people that have self control.
I don't buy
I cannot have
chips.
chips, Lay's original chips in my house that last 2 hours.
Chips are my downfall
Chips
because
are so
I love
good.
chips so much, but it's like one of those things where there's nothing redeeming about it, right? Even if I were to go get a chicken sandwich at McDonald's, I'm getting my protein, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
got a
just-
little lettuce in there, chips, straight empty calories. So that's what I really try to go
it's
against.
Salty though.
It's so good. It's
a
like
delicious
every-
Coke and a salty chip.
There's nothing better
and
than an
top
original
that off
Lay's.
with a Hershey bar.
Oh yeah.
Don't be doing this to me, Lauren. I don't want to Postmates anything now.
You know when you're so hungry and thirsty and you open up a bag of Lay's and you put it in your mouth and the salt just immediately disintegrates.
It
into
almost,
your
like,
tongue.
burns sometimes,
Yeah,
but,
it's
like,
like
they're
that
telling
little
you.
sting where it's like, "Yep, this was meant to be here."
Your taste buds are like
Oh, we are
screwed.
getting macaroni and cheese tomorrow.
Wait, can we get it tonight?
Why?
Because Sweet Chick next door, after we do your hair, we're going to Sweet Chick. The macaroni and cheese is the best shit I've ever had in my life.
Really? And
Free
you
bomb
normally
there.
just
And
like
I don't
home
even
macaroni
freak out
and
about
cheese.
macaroni and cheese.
But you have to get Ashley the chicken too.
Okay.
The chicken. The food. Sweet Chick's bomb. You guys still gotta get John and Vinny's though.
I still don't even think that you think it's that great.
Oh, you don't think I think it's that great?
You keep saying that the East Coast has best Italian. Well, then why don't
No. John and Vinny's is the best Italian in LA,
In LA.
by far, and the best Italian over a lot of places. But in New York, you can readily. Here's the thing: I think LA has the best food scene. However, you can't there's no access to it. Remember when we tried to go out for your birthday? Every good restaurant is packed. You have to make reservations weeks in advance for anything that's like rated, or highly acclaimed. And in New York, you can literally be walking down the sidewalk, stop at a restaurant, and get really good piece of pasta. Here you can't do
piece of pasta.
I know. I did not mean to say
get
that.
a piece of pasta.
A plate of pasta. But the rigatoni at Carbone is better than the spicy fusilli at John and Vinny's. But the spicy fusilli at John and Vinny's is fire. It's my favorite thing.
Dying meal. What would it be?
Pizza. Pepperoni.
But you can have pizza every dime.
Pepperoni pizza would be my
meal.
last meal. What would yours be? Yours would be a cheeseburger or a taco.
Mine would be like a feast. I'd have a feast.
But like of what?
Of Don Pablo's queso.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's this
You
restaurant in
love
Virginia.
queso.
It was, oh my God, Kelly Clarkson for the win. She was on Access a couple days ago. And they were doing this with her. They're like, your favorite food or something like that.
Yeah.
And she goes, chips and queso, but none of this LA shit. She goes, give me the runny cheese.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so true. There's no good queso here.
No.
Mine would. I mean, like if I could have everything together, I would have like Domino's deep dish pepperoni pizza, Shake Shack,
Taco
Don
Bell.
Pablo's, and maybe like a Whopper.
Oh, a Whopper.
You guys would.
Come on, Naz. One of these days, you have to have a Whopper for your first time on the podcast.
Yeah, you're gonna
Remember,
like it.
didn't I say, what was it? Like, if I get, what was married? What was that? Wait, was it?
It was something
She
we
just
said.
got caught in her bet.
No.
Wasn't
Like,
the
if
bet,
you
like,
get
on my
engaged?
wedding day. Remember? It was on my wedding day. You were
say that.
I think that's it.
We have
not
to
doing
go
it.
back because I think I was very single when we made this deal.
I actually just Googled, and there's no Burger Kings in Rhode Island.
I'm about to.
Fortunately.
You're a liar. I
There's
know
none.
that.
There's
I
none.
know
Listen to
exactly where there
125
is a
episodes
Burger King.
and hear what it is.
Insert clip here.
Burger King in Rhode Island.
No.
Oh, I know there's a
I don't
Burger King. I know
want
exactly
it.
where it is.
Of course you do.
We're gonna get you really
Ew.
drunk and you'll eat a Whopper. Okay.
Burger
If
King's
you
so
can eat
gross.
Taco Bell, you can eat a Whopper.
Don't talk about Taco Bell like that. Taco Bell's a delicatessen.
Is that even a word?
Yes, it's deli.
Yeah, a deli is a
I meant to
delicatessen.
say a delicacy. Oh my god, guys! I spent 5 hours at CarMax. Cut me a break.
Oh my-
Talking about refinancing. I don't know what the fuck.
Taco's a delicatessen. I'm gonna say that till the day I die.
Anyway,
Whatever.
whatever.
I was eating the fireplace.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave and go. I'm gonna leave and go pick up some pizza.
Lois.
Oh my god.
Oh, my life.
Wait,
It's
did you
pretty
pick
good.
the food for your wedding?
Yes.
It's so good.
Can I
You
know what
weren't
it is?
even
or-
there.
I wasn't there.
You've never had it.
The menu looked outrageous.
How do you
okay?
know it's good though?
I
You
just
haven't
I don't
had
know if
it.
it was good, but the
Should
way
I
they
read it
described
so that
everything.
people-
That's the
can-
problem with America. People are eating with their eyes. They haven't even put it in their mouth. It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, you don't even know what the fuck it tastes like. Pump the brakes.
That's awesome. I am going.
Ooh, look at that.
I am
damn.
going to read some off for you. This is a slow episode, guys, but I know you're loving it.
Is this gonna sound like the most expensive shit ever?
No.
You know, like, why do wedding like menus just sound, or like any type of catering event? It sounds just so expensive.
It's expensive.
It's like, and then something pickled that would never be pickled. You know, it's like
yes.
pickled,
A pickled grape.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, you guys would
grape.
never the pickled grape, and then they, you know what I mean? It's like-
Sauteed and spinach.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited to read these to you guys. These may not be the actual ones that we have.
Was that the best day ever? Just tasting all the food?
No, but it was so. I thought it was going to be the best day ever, right?
Yeah.
We had 3 days in a row
Of tasting food.
of tasting food. I was like,
Whoa.
this is going to be the greatest weekend of my life.
Yeah.
And to sound like this is truly
world
1000%
problem.
biggest first world problem
Yeah.
I've ever
In
had.
the world.
You're like, I don't want to eat
In the
all this.
world. It actually
got
was like
tired of
kind of
it.
gross. Like we got a little tired of it.
Well, because it's such rich food, I feel like.
It was
right?
so rich.
Yeah.
It was like having 3 Thanksgiving days in a row, if not more. Because at Thanksgiving, you're at least like, oh, I'll come back and have some later because
You have to try
you
this
know.
now.
But like,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's going to be in the fridge and I'm going to have a great midnight snack.
Yeah.
But this is like, no, you have to try it now to see if you want it on your menu.
Yeah.
You know?
And you have to be excited about it as if you didn't eat anything else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Jared like it?
You know, Jared doesn't like food as much as me.
Oh, yeah. That's so crazy.
I know. Sad.
Damn.
Okay, truffled macaroni and cheese topped with panko breadcrumbs.
Oh, my God. Truffle.
I
this
love
was
truffle. Surprisingly really good. Lois.
What?
Lois. Oh, the fried green tomato BLT with chipotle aioli.
Stop. That's so nostalgic. Fried green. Is that local to the region?
Yes.
I would assume it is.
It's
Fried
not.
green tomatoes.
It's
not?
No,
You're
I'm
lying.
kidding. But you know what is?
What?
Fried green tomatoes is a southern thing.
Lobster macaroni
Is
and
it?
cheese served in a porcelain spoon.
Stop. In a porcelain spoon. This is the most bougie shit.
Here, let's see. Oh, a hot buttered mini lobster roll topped with purple microgreens.
You had me at buttered roll.
Microgreens.
Why do they do that? Just say with fucking leaves in it.
a zucchini fritter topped with lemon ricotta.
Lemon ricotta.
And I guess that's all. You guys can't eat it now, so why would I? Oh, mini Newport lobster salad rolls and a petite buttered bun.
Buttered bun. A lot of buttered buns. I like it.
Yeah. Two things, guys. Why were there so many eyebrows done on this episode of The Bachelorette? Like
On the
all
first
these
episode
guys,
of The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Not tonight's episode if you're listening
Yeah.
now, next Monday.
You know what
The
I
first
mean,
episode.
guys.
The first
this
episode.
cast.
Night
Why
one.
why are their eyebrows so groomed?
Luke P definitely had his eyebrows threaded or waxed.
Did you know Jared
100.
Jared had his brows threaded before The Bachelorette.
He did not.
Because Crystal, the girl who signed him up for the show, she's like, Jared, you have to clean up your eyebrows. So they went and
What do they look like?
They were
We gotta go
they're
back
a
and
little
look.
bit too clean, but then Jared said that he had like 6 weeks left before the show.
Okay.
So
they
he
grew back and
I
grew
mean,
back.
it's fine if guys get their eyebrows done, but like when it looks so done.
They can't look manicured. It's really just like if they're going into your eyelid
Let
or
me
if they're
tell you
a
this.
unibrow.
This is what's happening. When we were in sixth grade, everyone
Everybody loved
everyone
that
wanted
pretty
the
boy.
Metro.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted Metro.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Ryan
so
I wanted
Seacrest,
Metro so
they grew
bad.
up still thinking we wanted their eyebrows to be perfectly shaped and all that bullshit, in a clean suit and stuff. Like, we want you to be rugged. Do not shave your face. Do not touch those eyebrows. Maybe get rid of your unibrow. That's about all you can do.
When did I grow out of like the Guido Metro thing? Like when did
I
what
think
went
at
off in my brain?
college.
When I moved to
College.
LA, maybe where I was like, I want a man in plaid and
Yeah.
a beanie. I was like, I want a beanie boy,
I
a guy that
remember.
owns more than one beanie. And then remember the lumberjack look was like in. Everyone had like flannels, like even girls. Combat boots
that would
and
be,
flannels
like,
and
when
like
the
the MC
hipster
Hammer
emerged.
pants. Remember that?
I love it so hot.
Drop crotch pants.
I remember when I got over the pretty boy look. It was when I hooked up with that guy, that Marine. I know we talked about him
You
recently
said
on
I
the
have
podcast.
enough of the pretty boy.
Yeah, that was when I was done with the pretty boy because he looked like he could have been a Ken doll. His eyelashes were so long and curly, and he had like the most crystal blue eyes and like a perfectly
what-
shaped.
That's what a
mouth,
lot
but-
of these guys. Sorry, I'm cutting you off because it's
okay.
currently in the background, the episode. They think that we want boat shoes and colored.
We've
suits.
never wanted boat
Just wear a
shoes.
nice tailored, like Justin Timberlake sort of fucking suit with a skinny tie, and you'll look fine.
But
and
maybe
don't
that's
shave.
what Hannah likes, Lauren.
No,
No,
these guys
these
dress
are-
like this every night one.
Sperry's.
Every
Yeah,
night
and
one.
what's up
Like
with
the typical
colored
frat
suits,
guy look
guys?
you're saying. I like colored suits.
I don't like colored suits. Give
No.
me a nice.
How about just
black
no,
suit.
if you were listening to this, to stand out in night one, you better wear a colored suit. If you wear black,
like that
she's
guy's
not going to
suit right
remember
there?
you.
It's
Yeah.
maroon.
Oh my
I
God,
don't
it's
mind
stunning.
that maroon suit.
That
but
maroon
the
is
blue
beautiful.
And like
Okay, but the blue
white
and purple that Luke is wearing.
Okay,
is
blue.
disgusting.
You do not wear white because you look like literally
waiter.
you're in
Yeah, you
prom
can't look
in the
like a-
2000s.
Yeah.
And blue is very hard. You got to go for a dark navy. If you have like a
Dark,
light
dark.
royal
Navy's
blue, it
nice.
looks bad. It looks like it's like athletic. Like it shouldn't even be on a suit. This guy's suit. He paired it with like a silver. I don't even know who this is. Sorry, guys. We're like watching it. You guys can't even see.
We could probably do an entire live podcast as we watch.
As
then
we watch.
could be like, it could be the antithesis of the Almost Famous podcast.
Those
where I
commentaries.
literally
Rip
am just mean.
Sorry.
Aw. Well, I hope Hannah finds love. I haven't found my eye candy crush of the season yet. You know how like every season there's like a
season,
guy
there's
that you
some
want for
cutie.
yourself
Yes.
deep down. You know, we all know his grocery Joe. I had to unfollow him.
Grocery store
I can't
Joe.
be
You
like
had to
I had to
unfollow
unfollow Joe. I might have unfollowed Kendall too. I I'm really happy for them. I don't want to look at it because he's just so Chicago charming to me.
So cute.
Just make me some
hilarious.
Brussels sprouts and check me out. Give me an extra plastic bag. No, I'm just kidding. Don't buy plastic.
That is funny. Okay, there was another thing. Speaking of hot guys,
so I hope I find my crush this season.
I'm sure they'll develop.
They'll develop, and then we'll see them in a whole new light. You know, maybe episode 3.
Maybe a flannel will
Do you
come
remember
along.
when Dean was like on episode 1, like his first episode? He was like cute, but you're like, oh, he's cute.
You didn't see enough of him.
And then when you saw like his face more and more over time, you're like, oh, like that's totally different.
Yeah, and then you watch like his trips to Thailand on Instagram, and then you realize his hair is getting longer.
Dean just looks. He's glowing. Is he pregnant? He's glowing these days.
He's been pregnant for years now.
I love how adventurous he is, and you guys know he's like buying a van.
Yeah,
And that he's going to live in and travel. I told him I'm going to meet him in Montana. He's
cool.
so cool. Dean's the coolest.
He doesn't need a shower, so that's why he can live in a van.
He doesn't need.
He
Everyone
like
needs a shower.
he would literally find a lake and like take a shower and just be totally fine.
Exactly. Oh, these fucking
He's
dudes.
he's like man of the woods. You know, he's like what Justin Timberlake wanted to be with that
Justin
album,
is
you know?
never going to be a man of the woods. Though.
Justin Timberlake's never man of the woods,
No.
but Dean is man of the woods.
I would love to set up like a hidden camera and put him in situations to watch girls like squirm, like have him come out of the forest or something. Like, can I help you? And then watch the girls go, whoa!
Wait, you know what's so funny?
Wait, that's an amazing TV show.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what's so funny is Dean uploaded a picture with a woman who he uploaded a picture of the woman in his story, and he's like, this woman just handed me like her cherries and shared her snack with me. So I fucking messaged Dean. I'll show you guys right now.
Of course,
you're gonna
she
laugh.
shared her cherries with you.
I go, Dean.
She wants you to pop her
Lauren,
cherry.
that's what I said. Look, Lauren, read it. He's so oblivious. It makes
so
me-
oblivious. That's
look,
why it's amazing.
Read this. I go, you know what that means, right?
He goes, no, what does it mean? Question mark, question mark, question mark. She wants you to pop her cherry. Haha. Ew, nice.
I go, what? Look at her face. And he's like, ew.
I needed to see the picture.
The picture. I wish I would have screenshot it. She's smizing so hard. She's like the happiest person, and he's holding the bag of cherries. And I'm like, Dean, if a woman hands you a bag of cherries, like, come on.
That's what's so amazing about him.
He
is
doesn't
that, like,
get it.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't think he's that hot. He literally says that his face is asymmetrical all the time. And then he is so like cute and innocent to all of the attention.
I disagree.
Innocent is a loose term.
Yeah.
Totally
He's broken a lot of hearts. He's bulldozed
not
through
innocent.
many a woman's
He's not
hearts.
innocent, but still comes across it where he's like, "Oh shucks, yuck."
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
Goofy. Wait, Ashley, do it. I love when you do the Goofy.
Oh, Maxie, yuck.
That was superb.
Thank you.
So fucking good.
Thank you. Well, speaking of hot guys, this is what I can't get over in life. This is actually maybe my ultimate I don't get it.
Here we go.
How
Okay.
I am marrying a hot guy.
Wow.
Like,
You
I am
are.
marrying a hot guy.
You're marrying a hot guy that doesn't know he's hot. That's the best kind of hot guy.
Well, I know. I almost wish he thought he were hotter because, like,
think?
he's so like he can get down on himself.
No,
Be like, I'm ugly.
If
And I'm
he
like,
was the
"What?"
opposite, you'd be repulsed by his haggard appearance.
This is gold.
He would like, imagine. We all know the Gastons.
Yeah.
You want the beast.
No, I
you
know.
You got not
Yeah.
the beast on the
Sometimes
outside.
I wish he had a little more self-esteem, or I'm like, Jared, like he's like, ugh, I look so bad. I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
Give me the low self-esteem.
Repulsed.
I don't want the guy who's like,
Like this guy.
Belle, get rid of this book. Look at my face. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck wants to be
Yeah.
someone like that?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
know.
But
I know.
But you guys-
I have a story, but I'm going to wait. I'm
No,
gonna wait.
Lauren, tell us the story.
No, I got no story. I'm just saying that I've encountered one of those before, and I'm like, cool your jets. You're not that hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying they
Hey,
think they're so hot.
I'll
They
tell you
think
one
if they
more
work
thing.
out, they're hot.
When I
they're
got
not
to-
hot because you just work out.
If you have a
Okay?
membership
You're
to
not hot if you work out. I know we've talked about this before in our
Yes.
podcast.
A membership to Equinox does not mean you're attractive.
No,
Absolutely.
just because your body is awesome, like
So
in a
mean.
statuesque way, doesn't mean that I want to get with your body.
You got to be beautiful on the inside.
You do. Ugh, guys are dumb.
Not all guys.
No, you know what I mean. I'm sorry. I love men are wonderful. However, I like got to that point where I was like, I'm gonna have to like make a happy medium, right? Where the guy's gonna be like okay looking and he's gonna have a nice personality. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
You were
but then
really planning on settling for a while there.
I know.
I was like, you were planning on settling?
Not really.
I wanted you to settle.
Yeah.
Lauren, for
No.
who?
I was really trying to like see people. Like I was trying to like really like people who I wasn't that attracted to, but that were nice looking. But
I
I
can
wasn't
do
attracted
that.
to. You know what I mean?
I can do that.
Yeah, I know you can do that. And
I just want to laugh.
yeah, that's good. That's like more. All more I ever wanted to do was laugh. And I was like, I want to be attracted. And then Jared, who is made for me to look at, is marrying me, and it's so weird.
I think Woody Harrelson's my person.
Woody Harrelson is so fine.
So sexy.
What is it about? Like, no one can pull off a bald head like that man. He's funny.
He's funny.
But he also
and
has
dark.
full lips. He's full lips, I think.
Yeah. Well, I like Woody Harrelson, and I think I've said that many times on here.
You have. Wow.
Look at this little baby girl.
All right, guys. I think it's. I want to watch this episode.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us this week on our round table of fucking nothing. We love you guys.
We know you liked it.
Subscribe. We love you. Follow the Instagram. I Don't Get It podcast. Join the Facebook group. Follow me on Instagram.
Let us know what you want to see
at
next.
Naz Perez. Yeah, and tell us what you want next.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait. If you want to get your hair done, DM Lauren.
Absolutely. Lauren
If you're gonna be
AI.
in the LA area, or if you're visiting the LA area, you know, tell Lauren.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I don't get it.
Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by Wave Podcast Network. Check out all of our shows, including the Brain Candy Podcast, I Don't Get It, Coffee Convos, and Let's Talk About It.